Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand here on the cusp of 2025, I ask you one question: are you ready? Not in the superficial sense, ready for the parties, the resolutions, or the fleeting excitement of a new calendar year, but in the deeper, more profound sense of readiness. Are you prepared to meet the challenges, capitalize on the opportunities, and shoulder the responsibilities that the future demands of you? First, take a hard look at your life. Ask yourself, where am I now and where do I want to be? That's not a simple question, nor should it be. Your answer should make you uncomfortable, because real progress always begins with discomfort. It's that sense of unease that tells you something important needs to change. As we prepare for the opportunities and challenges of 2025, the first and most critical principle to embrace is personal responsibility. This is the cornerstone of all meaningful growth and achievement. When we speak of personal responsibility, we're not merely discussing the act of owning up to mistakes or fulfilling basic obligations. We're talking about the deep, unyielding commitment to take charge of your life in its entirety. Every success you attain and every failure you endure is shaped by the choices you make and the actions you take. The world may impose barriers and difficulties, but how you respond to them is entirely within your control. To truly embrace personal responsibility, you must begin by acknowledging the immense power you have over the trajectory of your life. It's easy to get trapped in the mindset that external forces, whether they be circumstances, other people, or systemic challenges, determine your destiny. While those factors certainly influence your life, they are not the final arbiters of your success or failure. The decisions you make in response to those challenges define you far more than the challenges themselves. By shifting your focus away from blame and excuses and toward action and ownership, you empower yourself to change your circumstances. One of the most profound shifts you can make in taking responsibility is to understand that your current situation, no matter how favorable or unfavorable, is a result of your past choices. This realization is not meant to evoke guilt or self-reproach, but to inspire hope and clarity. If your past actions brought you here, then your present actions can take you somewhere else. The power to change lies in your hands, and it starts with small, deliberate steps toward improvement. For instance, if you feel unprepared for the demands of 2025, the question to ask isn't, why am I unprepared, but what can I do today to better equip myself? That mindset shift, though simple, is transformative. Taking responsibility also means confronting the areas of your life that you'd rather ignore. These are the aspects where growth is most needed, and often the areas where excuses thrive. Perhaps it's your health, your finances, or your relationships that are not where they should be. It's tempting to rationalize why these things are outside of your control, but deep down you know that you play a significant role in shaping them. Accepting that truth is not an indictment of your character, it's an invitation to take control. Change begins the moment you admit to yourself that the power to improve lies within you. Responsibility extends to how you allocate your time and energy. If 2025 is to be a year of growth and achievement, then you must begin today by prioritizing what truly matters. Time is finite, and every moment spent on distractions or trivial pursuits is a moment stolen from your goals. This doesn't mean eliminating rest or enjoyment; those are essential, but it does mean being intentional about where your focus goes. When you take responsibility for your time, you guard it as a precious resource and direct it toward activities that align with your values and aspirations. Another crucial aspect of personal responsibility is recognizing the role of mindset. The thoughts you nurture and the beliefs you hold about yourself shape your actions and ultimately your outcomes. If you tell yourself that you're incapable, unlucky, or a victim of circumstance, you will act in ways that confirm those beliefs. Conversely, if you cultivate a mindset of resilience, curiosity, and determination, you'll begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Responsibility is not just about what you do, it's about how you think. By taking ownership of your mental landscape, you set the stage for success. It's also essential to understand that taking responsibility doesn't mean you have to face everything alone. Seeking help, learning from others, and building a support system are acts of responsibility, not weakness. Nobody succeeds in isolation. When you take charge of your life, you become proactive about finding the resources, knowledge, and connections that will help you grow. Asking for assistance or guidance is not an admission of failure, it's a recognition of your commitment to improvement. Personal responsibility is a practice, not a one-time decision. It's something you must choose every day and every moment. There will be times when it feels overwhelming, when external pressures seem insurmountable, or when setbacks make you doubt your progress. In those moments, remember this: you always have a choice. You can let circumstances dictate your path, or you can take the reins and steer yourself forward. The road to readiness for 2025 begins with that choice, and it's a choice you can make right now. Growth is not an accident. It is the deliberate product of consistent effort, thoughtful planning, and disciplined execution. As we look toward 2025, it becomes clear that structured growth will be a fundamental requirement for success. The world is fast-paced and ever-changing, demanding more from us with each passing day. To meet these demands and achieve meaningful progress, we must move away from a mindset of sporadic bursts of effort and instead adopt a systematic approach to personal and professional development. Growth must be intentional, incremental, and built on a solid foundation of habits that are practiced daily. The first step toward structured growth is to recognize the limitations of inspiration alone. Motivation, while powerful, is inherently fleeting. It can ignite the spark of an idea or push you to start something new, but it cannot sustain you through the long and often monotonous process of self-improvement. Structure, on the other hand, provides the framework necessary to keep moving forward even when the initial excitement fades. Think of growth as constructing a building. Motivation is the moment you decide to build, but structure is the blueprint and the daily act of laying brick upon brick. Structured growth requires clear and specific goals. Without clarity, you're like a ship without a compass, drifting aimlessly and at the mercy of external forces. When you define your objectives with precision, whether they relate to your career, relationships, health, or any other area, you create a target to aim for. This clarity transforms vague aspirations into actionable tasks. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to get in shape," structured growth involves setting a goal like, "I will exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days a week." The latter is measurable, achievable, and forms the basis of a habit that can compound over time. Habits are the backbone of structured growth. It's not the grand gestures or occasional acts of excellence that define progress. It's the small, consistent actions performed daily. These actions, while often mundane, are what create lasting change. Consider the process of learning a new skill. You don't become proficient overnight. It's the hours of practice, the repetitive drills, and the incremental improvements that lead to mastery. Structured growth means committing to these small efforts, trusting that they will accumulate into something significant over time. This requires patience, but it's the only reliable path to meaningful and sustainable improvement. Discipline is another crucial component of structured growth. It is the mechanism that ensures you follow through on your commitments, even when circumstances are less than ideal. Discipline means showing up on the days when you're tired, unmotivated, or facing setbacks. It's easy to stick to a plan when things are going well, but true growth happens when you persevere despite obstacles. Discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, it strengthens with use. Each time you choose to honor your commitments, you reinforce your capacity for self-control and build resilience that will serve you in the future. Structured growth also involves continuous assessment and adjustment. Growth is not a linear process. It's filled with detours, plateaus, and unexpected challenges. This is why reflection is so important. Regularly evaluating your progress allows you to identify what's working and what isn't, enabling you to refine your approach. For example, if you set out to improve your productivity but find that your current methods are causing burnout, structured growth means adapting your strategy. Perhaps you need to prioritize tasks differently, delegate responsibilities, or incorporate breaks into your schedule. Flexibility within structure is key. It allows you to stay committed to your goals while accommodating the realities of life. Another vital aspect of structured growth is understanding the role of time. Growth is not instantaneous. It's a process that unfolds gradually. This can be frustrating in a world that often values quick results and instant gratification. However, the most meaningful achievements are those that require sustained effort over time. Structured growth teaches us to respect this process and to trust that the seeds we plant today will bear fruit in the future. By embracing delayed gratification and focusing on the journey rather than the immediate outcome, we set ourselves up for long-term success. Accountability is an essential part of this framework. When you hold yourself accountable, whether through self-monitoring, sharing your goals with a trusted individual, or using tools to track your progress, you create an environment where growth becomes inevitable. Accountability keeps you honest with yourself, ensuring that you follow through on your plans and maintain the consistency required for success. Finally, structured growth is not just about achieving external milestones, it's about becoming the kind of person who can achieve them repeatedly. The habits, discipline, and mindset you cultivate through this process will serve you far beyond 2025. They will become part of your character, equipping you to face future challenges with confidence and capability. Structured growth is not a destination, it's a way of life. By embracing it, you ensure that you are not only prepared for 2025, but for every year that follows. The world we live in is growing increasingly complex, interconnected, and unpredictable. As 2025 approaches, the ability to embrace complexity will no longer be optional, it will be essential. Complexity is not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be understood and navigated with skill and curiosity. To embrace complexity is to recognize that life is not a series of simple problems with straightforward solutions, but a dynamic system filled with interdependent factors, unexpected challenges, and opportunities for growth. It is about developing the mindset, skills, and resilience necessary to thrive in a world that rewards adaptability and innovation. The first step in embracing complexity is to accept its inevitability. Many people resist complexity because it feels overwhelming or because they long for a simpler time when decisions seemed easier and life felt more predictable. However, clinging to simplicity in a complex world is like trying to navigate a raging river with a rowboat designed for calm waters. It sets you up for failure. Complexity is a reality of modern life driven by advancements in technology, globalization, and rapid cultural shifts. The sooner you accept this reality, the sooner you can begin to adapt and thrive within it. One of the keys to embracing complexity is cultivating a mindset of curiosity and openness. Instead of viewing complex problems as obstacles, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Complex situations often require you to think critically, explore multiple perspectives, and question your assumptions. This process can be uncomfortable because it challenges what you think you know, but it is also deeply rewarding. When you approach complexity with curiosity, you transform it from a source of stress into a puzzle to be solved, a process that sharpens your intellect and expands your understanding of the world. To navigate complexity effectively, you must also develop the skill of critical thinking. In a complex world, surface-level understanding is rarely enough. You need to go deeper, analyze the underlying factors at play, and consider the broader context. For example, a business challenge might seem like a financial issue on the surface, but a closer examination could reveal deeper problems related to company culture, market trends, or customer needs. Critical thinking helps you avoid oversimplification, which is one of the greatest pitfalls when dealing with complexity. Oversimplified solutions may provide temporary relief, but often fail to address the root causes of a problem, leading to even greater challenges down the line. Another important aspect of embracing complexity is learning to be comfortable with uncertainty. Complex systems are, by their very nature, unpredictable. This unpredictability can be unsettling, but it also presents an opportunity to develop resilience and flexibility. Instead of striving for complete certainty, focus on building the skills and mindset that allow you to adapt to changing circumstances. This might mean developing contingency plans, staying informed about emerging trends, or simply maintaining a willingness to pivot when your initial plans encounter unexpected obstacles. The ability to adapt is one of the most valuable traits you can cultivate in a complex world. Embracing complexity also requires collaboration and the ability to draw on diverse perspectives. No single individual has all the answers in a complex system. By working with others, especially those who bring different experiences, skills, and viewpoints to the table, you can develop more robust solutions and better navigate the challenges you face. Collaboration is not just about dividing tasks, it's about leveraging the collective intelligence of a group to address problems that are too big or multifaceted for any one person to solve alone. This approach is particularly relevant in today's interconnected world, where challenges often span industries, cultures, and nations. Equally important is the willingness to continually learn and adapt. Complexity is not static, it evolves over time. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow, and the skills that served you in the past may need to be updated or replaced. Lifelong learning is essential in a complex world. This doesn't just mean formal education, but also staying curious, seeking out new experiences, and being open to feedback. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to understand and respond to the complexities around you. Embracing complexity means developing emotional resilience. Complexity can be frustrating and even disheartening at times, especially when progress feels slow or when the solutions you've worked hard to develop encounter unforeseen obstacles. Resilience allows you to maintain focus and optimism in the face of these challenges. It's about finding strength in setbacks, learning from failures, and maintaining your determination to move forward. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is a skill that can be cultivated through practice, self-reflection, and the support of others. By embracing complexity, you prepare yourself not just to survive in a challenging and unpredictable world, but to thrive. Complexity, when approached with the right mindset and tools, becomes a source of opportunity rather than a barrier. It forces you to grow, to innovate, and to expand your understanding of what is possible. As 2025 approaches, let complexity be your teacher and your ally, guiding you toward greater success, resilience, and fulfillment. In a world that rewards those who can navigate its intricacies, embracing complexity is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. In the pursuit of growth, achievement, and personal excellence, clarity of vision is perhaps the most crucial element for long-term success. Without a clear understanding of where you want to go, it becomes difficult to set the right course, make the necessary decisions, and measure your progress effectively. In the context of preparing for 2025, having a well-defined vision provides you with the guidance you need to navigate challenges and seize opportunities with confidence. A vague or unfocused vision leads to scattered efforts and missed potential, while a clear and precise vision offers direction, purpose, and the ability to stay aligned with your goals. The first step in creating a vision is to identify what truly matters to you. Many people fall into the trap of defining their goals based on societal expectations, the opinions of others, or superficial desires. While these factors may influence your ambitions, they often fail to provide the depth and meaning that comes from personal fulfillment. Clarity of vision requires you to look inward and reflect on what aligns with your core values, passions, and long-term purpose. When your vision is rooted in what truly resonates with you, it becomes more sustainable and motivating. A clear vision is also one that is specific and measurable. Instead of setting broad, general goals like "I want to be successful" or "I want to be happy," define exactly what success and happiness mean for you. For instance, if your goal is to advance your career, focus on what that advancement looks like, whether it's gaining a certain role, acquiring a specific skill, or achieving a desired income level. Breaking down your vision into actionable steps allows you to maintain focus and stay aligned with your objectives over time. Without specificity, it's easy to become distracted or to set goals that don't move you closer to your desired destination. Moreover, a clear vision serves as a compass during difficult times. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. When faced with obstacles, doubts, or uncertainties, it's your vision that keeps you grounded and focused on your purpose. Whether you encounter setbacks, fail to meet short-term goals, or experience external disruptions, your vision acts as a guiding light, reminding you of the larger purpose you're working toward. It helps you stay resilient, knowing that each setback is merely a stepping stone toward the broader goal. Another critical component of a well-defined vision is the alignment between your short-term actions and long-term objectives. A vision that spans years into the future may seem distant, but it must inform the daily decisions you make. Every small task, every habit you build, and every step you take should reflect and contribute toward that vision. When your actions are in harmony with your vision, progress becomes inevitable. For instance, if your vision involves personal growth or the development of a skill, the structured activities you engage in daily, whether it's studying, networking, or practicing, should directly support that vision. Clarity of vision also helps you make better choices. Without a clear destination, it's easy to be swayed by distractions, opportunities that don't align with your goals, or short-term gratification that may feel satisfying in the moment but ultimately takes you off track. When you have a precise understanding of where you're going, you can filter out these distractions and remain focused on what truly matters. This clarity allows you to say no to things that don't serve your vision and yes to the actions and opportunities that propel you forward. However, it's essential to acknowledge that a vision is not set in stone. While clarity is vital, it doesn't mean you won't need to adapt your vision along the way. The world is constantly evolving, and your understanding of your purpose may shift as you grow and gain new experiences. Embracing flexibility while staying aligned with the core values of your vision is what allows it to remain relevant and powerful. This adaptability ensures that you remain responsive to new circumstances while continuing to move in the direction of your goals. Having a clear vision fuels your sense of purpose and motivation. When you understand what you're working toward, each step forward feels meaningful. This is important because progress is often slow and incremental, and during those moments when you may question whether your efforts are worthwhile, it's your vision that reaffirms your commitment. Whether your vision involves professional success, personal growth, or contributing to a larger cause, clarity ensures that you remain driven by something greater than temporary victories or fleeting moments of success. In preparation for 2025, clarity of vision will be your greatest asset. It will serve as the foundation upon which you build your future, helping you navigate the complexities of life with focus, resilience, and purpose. A clear vision allows you to take control of your path, ensuring that every action you take contributes meaningfully to the person you are becoming and the life you are creating. As we move toward 2025, one of the most powerful tools at our disposal is the commitment to continuous learning. In a rapidly changing world, staying relevant, adaptable, and effective requires an intentional pursuit of knowledge and personal development. Continuous learning is not just about acquiring new information, it is about evolving as a person, expanding your skills, understanding, and perspectives in order to navigate the complexities of both your personal and professional life. Those who embrace this mindset recognize that learning is a lifelong journey, and the most successful individuals are those who consistently seek growth even beyond their comfort zones. In a landscape where technology, industries, and social dynamics are constantly shifting, the need for continuous learning has never been more evident. Jobs that once required a specific set of skills are now transformed by advancements in automation, artificial intelligence, and globalization. Skills that were once sufficient for a career are becoming obsolete in a matter of years. Embracing a mindset of lifelong learning allows you to remain flexible and adaptable, ensuring that you are prepared for whatever the future holds. Continuous learning starts with a recognition that knowledge is ever evolving. Unlike the rigid educational structures of the past, where a degree might have been sufficient for a lifetime of work, today's world requires a more proactive, self-directed approach to learning. From mastering new technologies to developing interpersonal skills and emotional intelligence, the demand for both specialized expertise and general adaptability is growing. Those who actively pursue new insights, whether through formal education, self-study, or experiential learning, will be the ones best equipped to thrive. One of the key benefits of continuous learning is the ability to expand your critical thinking abilities. The problems we face are increasingly complex, requiring the ability to analyze situations from multiple angles, synthesize information, and evaluate solutions that may not have clear, predetermined answers. By continuously learning, you sharpen your capacity to think deeply and make well-informed decisions. This process of intellectual growth not only builds confidence, but also enhances your ability to lead, innovate, and solve problems in ever-changing environments. Moreover, learning fosters resilience. Life is filled with setbacks and unexpected challenges. Those who prioritize continuous learning cultivate a mindset of adaptability, viewing failures not as endpoints, but as opportunities for growth and new insights. Resilience is built through experiences and learning from them, which allows you to move forward even when faced with difficult circumstances. With each new piece of knowledge or skill, you build a stronger foundation for navigating uncertainty and ambiguity. Another important aspect of continuous learning is that it enhances personal and professional fulfillment. Growth often leads to a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction. Whether you're learning a new skill, gaining new perspectives, or developing a greater understanding of the world, the process of learning helps you align with your values and passions. Learning allows you to evolve into the person you aspire to be, improving your self-awareness and understanding of how to contribute meaningfully to your community and society at large. Continuous learning also involves understanding the importance of adaptability in an ever-changing world. With technology progressing at a breakneck pace and industries shifting in response to globalization, the ability to pivot and acquire new skills is crucial. Those who engage in lifelong learning ensure that they are not only staying up to date with current trends, but are also equipped to anticipate and embrace future advancements. This adaptability creates opportunities where others see obstacles, enabling you to navigate disruptions and remain relevant in a competitive landscape. Furthermore, learning is not a solo journey. While self-directed learning is essential, collaboration and networking play a significant role in continuous growth. By engaging with mentors, peers, and experts across different fields, you gain access to a broader range of experiences, insights, and resources. These connections deepen your understanding, expose you to new ideas, and often offer perspectives that you might not have encountered on your own. Continuous learning is also an exercise in humility, recognizing that there is always more to discover, more to understand, and more to master builds a mindset of curiosity and openness. It challenges the idea that there is a fixed endpoint to education, encouraging instead a lifelong pursuit of knowledge. This humility creates space for personal development and fosters a willingness to continuously improve, both personally and professionally. As we prepare for 2025, embracing continuous learning will position you to thrive in an increasingly complex and interconnected world. Growth is not a destination, but a continual process that allows you to adapt, innovate, and lead with purpose. By committing to learning, you invest in your future, ensuring that you remain capable, resilient, and empowered to navigate whatever challenges come your way. In conclusion, as we move forward into 2025, the key to success lies in preparing ourselves with a foundation built on discipline, structure, adaptability, clarity, and a relentless commitment to continuous growth. The world is evolving at a rapid pace, and those who embrace complexity, stay focused on their vision, and continuously learn will navigate its challenges with confidence and purpose. By cultivating structured growth, we ensure that our efforts are intentional and sustainable, guiding us through both triumphs and setbacks. Embracing complexity helps us adapt to an interconnected world where no challenge is isolated, fostering resilience and adaptability in the face of uncertainty. A clear vision serves as our guiding light, keeping us aligned with our goals and driving us forward even during moments of doubt or difficulty. Through continuous learning, we sharpen our critical thinking, broaden our perspectives, and stay agile in an ever-changing landscape. Learning keeps us relevant, equips us to handle new opportunities, and deepens our sense of purpose and fulfillment. Together, these 5 key elements, discipline, structure, complexity, clarity, and continuous learning, form a powerful framework that will prepare us to thrive in the future, no matter what challenges come our way. In 2025 and beyond, let us commit to shaping our own paths with intention, resilience, and a lifelong pursuit of growth, ensuring that we are not only ready for what lies ahead, but are actively shaping a future where we can succeed and make meaningful contributions to the world.